Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for mid-November 2023. We're just going to jump right in here, Gemini. You have this old man card that says Inheritance Male on it, and you have this turtle. It says Slowness and Protection. This first row is going to represent your current general energies. So, yeah, the King of Pentacles is definitely slow. And, but not necessarily in a bad way either. So, if you've been working towards something or on something that seems to be moving slowly, this could be a good thing. Because, the thing about the King of Pentacles is that he has staying power, And here you go. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is building, leaving a legacy. It's something that is not fly by night. It is something that lasts for a very long time, forever, really. So I feel for a lot of you, either you're working on something that is going to last forever, like a job, business, could be a career, could be a relationship as well, could be anything really. Or this is something that you are working towards. So I kind of feel that for you here. And yeah, you have this card that says the end of a tough cycle is finally approaching. So, I like that for you, Gemini. I definitely feel that there could be there are improvements coming in here. Or there's just like a better energy overall in general. Again, you have the King of Pentacles to that Ten of Pentacles. I love that. You have the Ten of Pentacles going down to the Ten of Cups, which I'll show you in a minute. And to me, that is just amazing. I mean, Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty, but the two of those together is kind of like extra fortune after difficulty, and then you end with that card. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So, really, I feel you're stepping into a good time here. King of Pentacles does encourage you. I feel like it is encouraging you to focus on things that last forever. So again, make sure you're focusing on things in life that are not get rich quick, right? No easy button solutions. I would focus on the stuff that's like sustainable in life. Like I'm speaking generally here because I literally feel every single area of your life. You have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a card of celebration and happiness. So I do feel that there is a lot of happiness, or there will be a celebration coming in for you. I mean, you have this, you have the Ten of Cups, you have the Two of Cups. Of course, this could be in love, but, I would say with that Ten of Pentacles, this could be a celebration and happiness in pretty much any area of your life that you desire. So definitely celebrations. I would also definitely encourage socializing. You air signs, for whatever reason, have been getting a lot of stuff about like socializing more and stuff like that. So, and you're like the only air signs. I think it's true for everyone, but if you're trying to build something, or if you're trying to grow something important in your life, I feel that other people could really be benefiting you, or you could be getting good ideas from people as well. You have the Five of Swords. I'm going to show you this bottom row. You go Five of Swords to the Five of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles to the King of Wands here. I do feel like some of you, it's like very good reading, right? But there's this underlying energy of, kind of like cutting something out or removing something from your life. I would also be careful. Like I'm kind of like getting here that, it might be a good time for you to like be political. And I don't mean political. I mean like, to play the game. Like if it might be, I would never encourage anyone to censor themselves, right? That's not what I'm talking about here. But what I am saying is it might be a good month. Like if you have social media or something like that, like a YouTube channel, I would just like keep things, stay away from the hot button topics, right? Like politics, religion, those types of things that everybody says don't talk about, right? I think that this month, just the rest of the month, this is kind of like saying to me that you might get a little bit excited about something and then say the wrong thing. So again, I would never tell anyone to censor themselves, but I would just play it a little bit safe this month. With the King of Pentacles, you have this idealism card. I literally feel like you're attracting an almost perfect situation. Again, I say almost perfect because nothing is perfect in life ever, right? There will always be things to overcome. But, what I would say here is that, it looks to me like you're kind of getting into an ideal situation, for you. And it's going to require work. And yes, there are going to be parts of it that aren't great, I'm sure, like everything in life. But, at the same time, I kind of feel this could be like an ideal job or position with that Ten of Pentacles, or an ideal situation with your finances. With the Three of Cups, you have a speculation card here. See, if you want love, by the way, you might be thinking or speculating, wondering if someone is interested in you, and I feel the answer is yes. So I would go for it, Gemini. Like if you're wondering, like, is this person interested in me, or whatever, especially if it's like a friend with that Three of Cups, or someone who is part of your community, I would go for it. This is a go for it situation for sure. With the Five of Swords, you have this extremism card. I told you, literally, I would be careful of those like extreme ideas. This is a card, like, look at this card. He is trying to like force a letter into someone's face, and so literally what I was getting, again, like I said, I would never tell anyone to censor themselves, but just this month, I would just play it safe because you never know. It's like I've said plenty of stupid stuff on this channel, right? And of course, being on social media, everybody acts like, oh my God, I've never said anything stupid in my life, so let's attack this person, right? So that happens in social media all the time, right? Where people say stupid stuff and they get in trouble. So, I feel like this is saying, don't say something that you're going to regret, right? And again, I've done it. I know how easy it is to do. And, again, we're all human. We all make mistakes. But, I feel like this is kind of like saying it might just be a good time to play it safe. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this loyal heart card and this higher power card. So, again, I feel if you want love, you could be attracting a loyal heart for sure. Could be a Capricorn, could be a fire sign as well. You have a lot of fire here already. But you have the Two of Cups at the end, which is like a perfect match. So I literally feel you could be attracting someone who is very loyal. And to me, the Ten of Pentacles is the best love card in the deck. So the Ten of Pentacles represents building, leaving a legacy. And so you could really be connecting with a person where there's like a very strong connection, and it's more than just love. The Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in life. So again, that doesn't mean you're going to have it all, but it means that you are at least working towards having it all. And by the way, I feel like you could have it all almost, right? Again, I think people think they want to have it all, but really you would be pretty freaking bored. So if you had everything that you absolutely ever wanted right now, this second, right? You would have nothing to work towards. So, I think that, but again, this is kind of like one of those readings where I feel like you're kind of getting to that place where you're building towards having it all. And there's nothing wrong with trying to accomplish that. I feel like you're being divinely guided towards a person as well if you want love. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Again, I feel like I said this to you recently as well. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was you. You could be attracting a person who's also left out in the cold if you were left out in the cold. So you could be attracting a person who's been through something very similar to you. And but look, you go Ten of Cups to the Two of Cups, so definitely a perfect connection. Definitely a deep connection. Could be like a soulmate. Going this way, it's like a person who really wants to put in the work. Definitely could be a fire sign. You have the Page of Wands here as well, so again, definitely could be a fire sign. Someone who's very adventurous, someone who likes to have fun. Could be another air sign I'm getting here as well, so, take it how it resonates. But, I feel that this could be someone very adventurous, someone very enthusiastic as well. Like, I feel like they get excited about ideas or the future or things they want to work on, and they kind of really work towards it. I also feel that this could be your enthusiasm. I feel like, and by the way, if this is not your enthusiasm, this should be your enthusiasm right here, because you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is telling me that you're working towards something very exciting, something that is going to last for a very long time. Again, I say it all the time that we have all this energy in Taurus, Uranus in Taurus, Jupiter in Taurus. I think that all of us are going to be very focused on building and leaving a legacy, basically building things that last for a long time. And so that's what I feel like you're doing here. I feel like you're kind of like building, building something in your life, or building things in your life that could last a long time. So let's see. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the protection card. Yeah, I feel like you are protected at this time. Like, I do feel we're in a time where we need to take bigger risks. I tell everyone, like, don't take, we're not talking about crazy risk here, right? We're talking about calculated risk. Also with Pluto going into Aquarius, I would say that the risks that people should be taking is the risk of exposure, the risk of saying something and being wrong. But again, don't say the wrong thing. That's not what I'm saying. Don't be extreme. Don't talk about, like I said, politics, religion, whatever, with this extremism card. But the risk of, like, maybe you have ideas about business that you want to share, or, ideas about love, or whatever the case may be. And this is saying, like, don't be afraid to share those things. Also, like, if you're public speaking for work, it could be that type of risk. I think you're protected. With the Page of Wands, you have the Secrets card. I kind of do feel that some of you could have left a past person who was extreme as well, and maybe they had a lot of secrets. Maybe they were very mysterious. I do feel like this person was too mysterious. It's almost like you found out about this person, or you learned something about this person that they... it's like I feel like they were just too sneaky, and so I would be very careful of this. I also feel like this person did things on purpose, like make you wait. I feel like they like didn't text you back on purpose for a long time, stuff like that is what I'm getting here. So, like a real game player, and I would avoid that at all cost. On the positive side, this is a good card though. It's a card that says dig into mystery, and the only reason I'm saying this is because I believe we're definitely in a time where if something is mysterious to you, if you don't know, like how something, if you become interested in a topic, it could be anything, and it's a mystery, I would learn about it because there literally could be like money in it for you. You might become interested in a hobby that you like turn into a business or something like that. With the Five of Pentacles, you have this control card here. This is a good card, another Capricorn card, so you could be attracting a Capricorn as well. But this also is kind of like the World card. You can see that he's like sitting on a world. So I feel like there could be accomplishments coming in for you. I also feel like a past person was controlling. But again, I feel like they tried to control you with like silence and stuff like that. So negative control, right? Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this pair. It says, watch your words. Are you kidding me? Literally what I said. I would definitely watch your words at this time. But, really good reading. But I feel like it's just saying, watch your words. You have a snake spirit says, time to heal. Yeah, I feel like you're healing from a past toxic connection. Again, if you had a person who played a bunch of games or who is really sneaky or, anything like that, I feel like you're kind of healing from that. And we see that here. You have the Devil, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. It's kind of funny because, just intuitively, I feel like this could be a person who's trying to come back who is like wanting to apologize now. But I feel like saying it's too late, I don't think you would take them back anyway, but I'm saying it's even too late for the apology, is where I'm getting with this. So, again, if you don't want to hear from a person, which I totally understand, I would like block this person if you haven't already, or, do whatever you have to do, because like, I feel like this person like wants to apologize now, but I also feel like this person is like a child. It's like, they know, again, starting like a few years ago, I pretty much got to this point in my life where I'm like, I realized that an adult, it's like if adults do things like play games, lie, whatever, it's like adults know better. So it's like I have no sympathy for adults who like cheat, lie, steal, all those things, because it's like the difference between right and wrong. You know that you're gonna hurt someone when you cheat on them. It's like it's not this big freaking mystery. You're not 2 years old, right? So I don't know. I feel like this person maybe is going through a tough time, and now they're like looking for comfort. But it's like, where were they when you needed comfort? Is what I would say with this Devil card. So I'm not telling you to be a jerk, but like, I would get it if you are. You have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty, happiness, joy, good things coming in for you. The only thing I would focus on right now, I tell everybody to do this, to just focus on joy, bringing more joy, happiness to the world, and, good stuff. And, that's what I would focus on here. The whole point of this card is that they're standing in the real world, but they're focusing on those 10 cups. So they're focusing on joy, happiness, abundance, all those things. I also feel you could be attracting like a real one here, because you go 10 of Pentacles down, 10 of Cups to the King of Wands. So you could be attracting a person who wants to have like a very solid connection with you, or someone who really wants to put in the work. You have the Eight of Pentacles here, and again, Eight of Pentacles is a card of hard work, but really, Eight of Pentacles is a card of material success on the horizon, and it could just be success coming in for you here. And you have that card at the end that says the end of a tough cycle is finally approaching. So I kind of feel like all your hard work is paying off, which I feel like I've definitely said to you before. Now that I say it, that seems to be a common theme for you here, Gemini. So let's see where this is going for you. And with the Devil, you have this drama card. Yes, I feel like this person just is a drama tornado, is what this person is. So I feel it intuitively. I feel like this person has secrets. I feel like they will always keep secrets. I feel like they have sections of their life that, like, some people know this section, other people know this other section. This person might have multiple personalities. I don't know. But, again, I literally feel this person is a nut. So, I would just be careful. With the Ten of Cups, you have this fulfillment card. Yes, total fulfillment coming in for you here. And again, this is like the only thing I would focus on is your fulfillment and and doing things that bring more fulfillment into your life. Again, I keep telling people, it's like, it's critically important that people become living examples. So this is why it's not really being selfish, focusing on your own fulfillment, living, creating the best life you possibly can so that other people can use you as an example. And, that's what I would be doing here. But also, if you're attracting love, I feel that there's definitely love coming in for you. And with the Eight of Pentacles, you have the status card, definitely increasing your status. If you're working on anything, business, project, career, I see a major increase here. And you had a card somewhere in here that was like talking about improvements in your finances or something like that. Or am I making that up in my head? I don't know. Well, I mean, you have really good cards for finances in general. So, like I said, I feel there could be financial improvements coming in for you. Next, in the area of the good stuff, doesn't matter what shows up here, it's going to be good no matter what. You have this divine timing card. It says your angels are working behind the scenes. Things will come together at exactly the right moment. You have this card that says the end of a tough cycle is finally approaching. There you go. So you're ending like the challenging period of your life and you're stepping into a period of your life that's much better. You have the Two of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the King of Wands. The Two of Cups, of course, is a perfect match. So if you're looking for love, definitely could be love. Two of Cups, the whole point of the Two of Cups is that these two people are meant to look very different on the Two of Cups. So you could be attracting someone who is very different than your usual type, or they could just have differences in some way. There could just be something different about them. And so I feel like you could just be attracting someone who is different. I would also say that even if you don't want love, Two of Cups is you and your higher self. So I feel a lot of you are more in tune, more connected, and maybe connecting with your higher self, right? And so whenever I get cards like this, I always tell people like pay attention to their dreams, their daydreams. If you have like sudden insights during the day or something like that, you might want to write those things down because you could be like communicating with your higher self. You have the Four Cups here, and again, this is coming up in the good stuff, so this tells me that you're actually getting something that you do want. The story of the Four Cups is that he's manifested those cups, but he doesn't really want them. He's not really getting what he has been trying to manifest. And so I feel like you are actually finally getting something that you've been asking the universe for. You're finally getting something that you've been praying for. And again, this has been I think your past 3 readings have basically said the same thing. You have the King of Wands, and King of Wands about being bold, being assertive, really going for what you want. But I also feel this could be like a fire sign that's coming in for you. So if you're looking for love, definitely could be a bold, assertive fire sign. I mean, you have a ton of fire here. Just in the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, you have a bunch of these cards are fire. So, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a fire sign coming in for you in love. I would also say that if there is something that will bring you fulfillment here, like a idea, a business, a goal, wish, dream, I would start, again, working towards more fulfillment. Like do more things that make you feel more fulfilled. With the Two of Cups, you have this vision card. Yes, I think it's super important that you maintain your vision. Pluto going into Aquarius at the end of next year, but I would start right now. Don't wait, I think that Pluto and Aquarius energy is like the star card. It wants us to have a North Star, have one thing that we focus on, that we manifest in our life. It could be anything, and it's going to lead to the Ten of Pentacles is the secret. So it's going to take time. You're going to have to put the work in. This isn't magic, right? I'm not Harry Potter, as I always say. So, you're going to have to put the work in. But if you maintain your vision, and if you have that one big goal, wish, dream that you focus on, you can accomplish it, plain and simple. With the Four Cups, you have this concentration card. Yes, you're going to have to concentrate and stay focused for sure. And with the King of Wands, you have this exaltation card. This card kind of represents something that's divinely guided. You have the higher power card, which represents something being divinely guided into your life. And then you have the Two of Cups, you and your higher self. So I see a lot of stuff in this reading about like a person, being divinely guided into your life if you want love. And if you don't want love, this could be, anything. It could be whatever you want. You have this wheel. It says indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Again, vision. I would stay focused at this time, and I would start small. Again, if you're not sure what direction to move in your life, I would just take a tiny little step, as I always say. And, because tiny steps changed my life completely. And, you have to start somewhere. So I would just take a tiny step in a direction that you think you want to move in. Just try something, just a little bit. If it works, keep going, right? Just that simple. And that's what I would do here. You have this ink pot card that says problems to be resolved. You have a couple cards here. I'm going to actually pull extra cards because you have this. You have these two cards. This turkey, it says someone behaving stupidly. You have this pig that says beware greed. I feel like this could be this past person. So I would definitely be careful of a past person because I feel like they're like up to no good here. I also think they don't know better. It's kind of like what I get here. It's almost like this person was raised a certain way and they just don't know better. You have this dark man. It says dealings with relationships with a man with dark hair or complexion. You have this ant card that says work, achievement, success. There could be a person who is helping you, guide you towards success. I'm getting that it could be like a family member or a friend. And again, this could involve like collaboration. So I feel for some of you, if you're like collaborating, working together with other people, definitely a really good idea right now for you, based off these cards. I feel it really could help you bring more success into your life. You also, what do you know? You have this happiness card. So I really think that it's critically important that you focus on happiness right now and, creating more happiness in your life, whatever that means for you, more joy, more happiness, all those things. So that's what I would focus on. You have this ear, it says good news, and I do feel there could be good news. Again, you have this higher power card, 2 of cups. Whenever I get a bunch of those cards like that, it just tells me that you could be getting news from, your higher self. And I would say that this is coming in the form of guidance. And I'm also I kind of said this earlier, but, if you have just like a sudden insight, sometimes like you're in the shower, you get an idea. You're driving down the road, you get like some idea popping into your head. I feel like those are coming from your higher self. So like pay attention to those random ideas you get. But this looks really good here, Gemini. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your month.